See how this works. I'm not sure if this is going to instantly cook my pump. So I might be a little bit salty if it does, but we'll see. Actually, I'm going to have to change this slightly. I'm going to have to change this a wee bit. So I'll lose 4 off there, so these tiles do need to go. There's a farm too. Right now we're in full veg swing as well. Had a brilliant idea of how to not lose potatoes in the ground this year. We planted in children's pools full of dirt, so when the time comes, just click the pools over and all the potatoes are there and not lost under the ground. So that's an amazing idea in Rage. Like little potato hammocks underground. That's amazing. Wood embers, like it looked like you used real charcoal. That's what I mean. Rather than like in this country we have like weird briquettes for barbecues and stuff, but it's not quite the same as using like proper wooden charcoal. Is what I meant, Leopard. Right, let's get this metal swept out because it's going to bother me if I don't. Let's see if we can get this built without trapping any slicksters. That would be great. Okay. And then let's knock this out from under here. And I'm assuming this should still be farm size. 96. Beautiful. Goddamn beautiful. Okay. Okay. Seems to work. Let's knock you out as well then. Okay, sweep all this please, I want it out of here. Yeah, this got warmed up a lot, so I don't know how well this is going to work, but we'll see. This got very hot. I might have been best just cooling the plates underneath, but yeah, fuck it. I've done it now. See how this works. Yeah, it's got power, got automation. Yeah, it's fine. We'll seal this up. Oh, he's just left on the grooming station sleeping. Oh, little babby. Ruby. Where are you, Ruby? Gopher, Ruby. Okay. Right, that is good. That's done. We'll leave this for a bit, see how this copes. I've got a feeling it's just going to cook these weezeworts, but we'll see. Might be alright. My thinking is the abyssite tiles here should stop too much of this temperature coming down, all being well. And we'll keep this like a localized, slightly cooler area. That would be the dream. But we'll see. It's quite a lot of... although it's just a little trickle of petroleum at the minute, when we've got like 8 of these in here, it might be a bit much for them to deal with. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll keep an eye on it. Hello. Sage eggs looks amazing. The sage hatchling eggs. Move. I want to see your egg. How many sage hatchlings have we actually got up here now? There's 9 in here. Why is there 9 in here? How has there become 9 in here? Doesn't make any sense. Oh, it's probably because I've got rid of the fridge for their eggs. Shit. Hello? What the fuck? Game? Why? Fuck it. Why are there so many bugs with the critters in this game? It doesn't make any sense. Very confusing. It's not a farm. One village house, lots of small gardens all around. We plant a lot of stuff for personal use, mainly for bringing over friends, enjoying proper food. Nice, Leppy. See, when you tell me things like this, mate, I don't picture you as the arsehole that you portray. You know? You know, the troll that you like to be when we play Eco together and you hoard all the shit like some sort of weasel. And when you tell me you're sort of selflessly planting stuff for the village you live in, I think, what a nice guy. And then I play Eco with you for 3 minutes and I'm like, what a fucking jerk. It's really bizarre. You're an enigma. Well, charcoal, mate. It's wood from olive trees. That's what I mean. It looked like you used proper wood. That's what I'm saying, like wood embers. Like you could see the wood at the back of the fire. I was paying attention, you know. I do take interest in what you guys send me. Can anyone else hear a weird tone or buzzing from the stream? Yeah, it'll be my fan. Hold on, I can turn it off now. It's cooled off a little bit. Hold on a sec. Is that a bit better now? Is that gone? You have loads of olive trees. Do you have some branches that need to cut down? Oh, nice, Leppy. That is pretty sweet. Okay, how are you getting on? Holy shit, we've got 5 in here now. Oh, amazing. Right, we need an algae. We need an algae thing, don't we? We need to start making some algae. Biodistillers. I'm going to do them in here. What's the deal with biodistillers? I've not built biodistillers in fucking ages. What do they output? They just generate heat, don't they? Where are we looking? Algae distillers, rather. So, take some slime. We don't have a puff farm or anything. Slime is quite important to me at the minute. Slime is used for mushrooms. Mushrooms are life. Camo, good evening, mate. How's it going, bud? Wood from olives gives the best aroma on food. It's even more noticeable on fish. Delicious. What gives us algae? What gives us algae that doesn't take slime? I've got 89 tons of slime, don't get me wrong, but I'd rather not use it just on making algae to feed fish. 140 kilos a cycle. I've got 5 fish at the minute. Who needs mushrooms with all the eggs and meat you got? I know, but still, turning slime to algae is finite. You know, it's not sustainable. So how can we get algae? Is there anything that gives us algae? And why the fuck is this not being analysed? Right? Oh. Active period 95 cycles. Next activity 19 cycles. How much is this output? 5.1 kilograms a second. Let's just dig this out. Let's see. You don't think biodistillers can keep up with the fish? Well, we just need to build more of them. And we have baby cows, baby pygmy goats, baby pigs right now. Spring summer is such a fun time for us farm dwellers. Enrage, if ever I'm over in the US of A, I will have to come see you. I will have to. You can feed me tiny pygmy pigs. I will eat the pigs. I'm not going to lie. Full disclosure, I'm going to eat the pigs. I'm a meat eater. I like a meat. I don't quite know what I'm doing with this. I'm just going to dig out a massive space and put a bit of cooling in here. Vegans triggered. Let them be triggered. I do like some delicious meat. Like to stream. What's the dupe kill count so far? 0 to Sudro. At least I think so. I might have missed a death. No, no death. The only deaths so far have been fish deaths. And they've not been my fault, fully. Let's get rid of this pepper plant as well, just in case it does anything derpy, like drop some rotten peppers into my water or something. Which I won't like. Let's put some more ladders in here as well. So I've not fully decided what I want to do with this area, but I'm thinking a big old tank to begin with. Big old space for the steam to go. That strikes me as a good idea. Why the hell not? Yeah, we'll get rid of all this crap. Your pizza was not so good and just reheated. I feel bad now, but also replete. Yours looked far better than mine did, Quicksotter. Let's just say it like that. Come see me, Kentucky's beautiful, and I'll put you to work. That doesn't sound like much of an invitation in Rage. I don't want to be sowing fields. I want to be eating pygmy pigs. Or pygmy goats. I'll eat any pygmies. I'm not going to lie. I'm not pygmiest. I bet you could hold a good size hay bale. No problem. One on each shoulder. Meat is love, meat is life. Yes. Feeling better. I'm feeling a lot better today, mate. I had like a fucking 3-day headache. And then I got this like 24-hour bug from these fucking pox-ridden children in the cinema. But I'm feeling a lot better now, thanks. But I'm dosed up. I'm full of vitamin C and piss and vinegar. I'm good. Son knows vegetarian, vegan people and wildlife herbivores of prey. Good questions. Grow. Do you use granite for all regular tiles? Within the base, generally, yeah. I still use abyssite normally on these sort of tiles for like containing something hot. But yeah, just granite generally. Normally in the base anyway. Not like a person who eats everything. I'm not good with fish. I don't eat fish. I struggle with fish. But I definitely eat meat. I just don't do fish very well. I'm not a good fish man. Unless it's calamari, but we've been over this before. Calamari isn't fish. It's delicious. It's not fish. Right. I'm not decided what I'm going to do with this yet. I've just basically built a big fucking room. Shit. Let's do a bit more exploring whilst we're doing that as well. Maybe we'll head over to... Where should I dig through here? Let's just head up here. Yeah, this is the edge of the map, so this is a slime biome that we can come and deal with later. Let's dig through... Let's go here. Let's see what we find. Let's get all this crap dug out. And there's anywhere to dig up here that we've not really explored yet. For a nosy over here as well, you know. Got fucking pockets of natural gas all over the place. It makes me a little bit sad. Let's go over yonder. Let's see what we find over here. And where else? Kind of want to leave this ice biome as it is. But it is broken up here. Weirdly though, for once, the ice biome seems to be winning pretty heavily. Which is kind of cool. So all this will be germ-free, which is nice. So I might dig a little tunnel through here. It's going to be walking miles with my dupes, that's the only problem. It seems we've killed off a lot of shine bugs. Should we let a load more shine bugs free? Let's get some in here first. How many's in there? 5. Fuck! How big is this? Oh, we just want to. I'm sorry, little fella. It's time for you to go. Right, that's them. Let's let the rest out. Oh, my pipe's dead. What about vitamin D? I'm alright for vitamin D, thanks Nalaj, but thanks for the offer, mate. If I wanted a very, very small dose of vitamin D, I'll come see you. Just a tiny little micro dose of vitamin D. Like a little micro nubbin. A little micro dot of vitamin D. I'll come see you, buddy. Alright? How about that? It's a cephalopod. Yes. Yes, it is. Did you know most people can't tell the difference between pig anus and calamari? Sweet. Bring on a plate of pig anus then. I'm not shy. I don't care. We'll see your veggies. I like a good salad, but those are just side dishes. The main dish has to be meat or fish. Yeah, well, we're omnivores. We're not carnivores. We're omnivores. We're not specifically carnivores, because if we just ate meat, chances are we wouldn't be very healthy. Although, weirdly, a friend of the family pointed something out to me. Pointed something out to my parents. This guy was incredibly overweight, had crazy arthritis problems, he had every blood disorder you can think of known to man, and he had all these different problems, and he went on this diet, and it's basically just, it's like a no-carb Atkins diet, but more intense. He can only have he only eats through certain times a day, so it's like the fasting diet as well, mixed with a meat diet, and he went on it for a couple of years, and every single ailment he has cleared up. He's got back to his perfect BMI, he's fitter than he's ever been, and he only eats meat. That's it. Just meat. Nothing else. I wonder whether he's going to have some sort of bone disorder later in his life or something, but we are meant to be omnivores. We are meant to be. But saying that, a lot of omnivores still have like bloodlust and stuff where they'll go and rip something apart and murder it like some carnivorous predator. Doesn't mean we're not savages too. No, not the keto diet. It's beyond that, Scyther. I'll see if I can find out of my mum. I'm seeing my mum and dad tomorrow. They've been away for a bit, so I'll find out what it is. I'd fish. I'm still hungry. She usually have to fish, eat some proper dish meat. Shit. Humans are omnivores. That means that a balanced diet must have vegetable and animal-derived food. Going against nature and restrict what nature has made us is just stupid. Going against nature is usually never good in the long term. Maybe, Camo. I'd have to take issue with that a little bit in the fact that we're not the primitive beings we once were. Not in every sense. So the fact of the matter is we can have like protein supplements and stuff, and we can supplement the body's natural needs. You know, you can eat a shitload of soybeans for protein and stuff. So yeah, I understand what you're saying. Going against nature is one thing, but on the same token, we are an evolved species now that we could all overnight stop eating meat if we wanted to, and we could replace it with something. The only problem is we'd have to flatten 30% of the buildings in the world and sow an awful lot of fucking either insect farms or soybean fields or, you know, that sort of shit. So yeah, I'm a meat eater, but I am also not in denial that I don't need to be a meat eater. I could choose not to eat meat. I eat meat because I enjoy it and I know that it's sustainably farmed. That's my peace made. That's it. If it wasn't for meat eaters, there would be no cows. Cows are dumb, stupid animals. They would have been killed out. If it wasn't for meat eaters, they wouldn't exist. Simple as that. You don't see any cows in the wild in this country. There's a reason for that. Every fucker ate them. So, that's what it comes down to for me. You only do vitamin D in wholesale. Very small order. Small mail order vitamin D. Is that what it is, Nalish? With your tiny peep. Check Discord and tell me you wouldn't eat that fish. If this is a picture of something disgusting, what the fuck is that? Jesus! That looks like a big old tuna. What is that? It's got like a sail fin. Dick Stallman. Very good, Nalaj. That's a nice dick pic. Very good. We're opportunistic carnivores. We eat whatever is at hand and can stomach. Not really. Because the closest thing we derive from is chimpanzees. Chimpanzees regularly have tribal bloodlusts, whereby one neighbouring clan will take on another clan and rip their babies and smallest chimps apart. That's a bloodlust. It exists in lots of creatures in nature. Likewise, a lot of things that are considered herbivores now, we've now found to be omnivores. Like, have you ever seen that picture there's a video of a deer that just eats a bird? Have you ever seen that? This deer just fucking noms a bird out the air and chews it up. Like, for hundreds of years we've believed that deers were herbivores, solely herbivores. They're not, they're opportunistic omnivores. But yeah, I don't know if we are opportunistic omnivores. I don't know if we are. Because regularly, like, we would hunt as well. We would hunt the weak. We would eat meat if it was there, and we would hunt it. I don't think hunting constitutes being opportunistic. Hunting is actively going out and fucking something up. So, not sure. Not sure on that one. Yeah, not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, I'm just going to cap the bottom of this tank off. I was going to do some big old massive tank and go down to this ice biome and use the ice to cool things. I thought, nah, fuck it. We're not going to bother. Chimp warriors, yes! When you say meant, it feels like you're talking about God. Well, I'm an atheist, Johnny Bravo, so there's no talk of God here, honestly. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in an almighty being. I don't believe in a magic wizard in the sky. I believe in faith. Fine. Faith is what you make it. Faith is what you decide to be faithful in, or not faithful in, empowered by. I believe the power of faith. I believe the power of the human mind, but I don't believe in a magic wizard in the sky. I believe that people can, like, recover from illnesses that they've been deemed you'll be dead in a week kind of thing, just by having sheer presence of mind and power of mind. I don't believe in God. God can go suck a dick. Honestly. Actually, I won't leave that there, don't I? So I got a little bit derailed then. I shouldn't really be talking about my faith views, but you know how it is. If you feel how you feel, you shouldn't have to hide how you feel. I'm not going to be able to reach that, am I? Yeah. Bollocks! Let's get that built there, that should be fine. Plenty of the longest lived in health communities of vegetarian only, so that comment was false. What's that, sorry? Eating only meat is definitely going to cause issue. Also, his constipation must be ungodly. No idea. I don't know him that intimately, Sanika. I'll find out. I will find out of my mum what this is. Apparently there's some book about it. She's been trying to get me to do it, because I've been overweight for fucking years. Like, my weight's fluctuated drastically throughout my life. Believe it or not, I was once, you know, a pretty svelte figure, as in, like, good condition for my build, muscular, you know. But nowadays, meh. I've got too lazy. Don't do enough exercise. think the technical term is that we are optional omnivores, not exclusive omnivores. Optional omnivores. Nice to Sudro. Fair enough. Shit. With that sentence, you raised a lot of ranks in my consideration. You're already high up there. Now you're even higher. Nice, Carol. Thanks. Wait, what? I'm watching Supernatural and there's angels and demons. If it's on TV, it must be true. If I made it. No, don't worry about it, Sudro. Hey, listen. I am not averse to upsetting people sometimes because there are some beliefs that you're entitled to have, but you don't have to. You don't have to enforce them upon others. And likewise, my choice to believe in a magical wizard in the sky or not is my choice. So nobody can get mad at me for thinking that. If they do get mad at me for that and they stop watching me for any reason, then it's more fool them, really. But I'm not really bothered about upsetting people in that regard. Like, if you want to believe in it and it offers you something, believe in it. You don't need me to give you my blessing. And that's generally how I feel. I'm not a fan of people taking offence. I don't buy into this whole offence fucking era that we've got now. People getting offended, feeling they've got a right to be offended. I'm offended. You should do something about it. No! You're offended. Fuck off! Stop being offended. Stop being offended in my presence. I'm offended at your offence to me. Fuck off. That's generally how I work. So, yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Let's slap a pump in here. I'm getting derailed. I'm getting a little bit derailed by being bolshy. Right, let's put one of you in there. And a bit of wire. In fact, yeah, we'll just keep it like that. I might do the old ice cooling build like we did before, because that seemed to work really nicely. With the conveyors and the ice and stuff. It was tasty good. Tribes in Africa whose word for starvation translators eat plants. Nice, Joro. Did he remove quote 9? Was I meant to remove quote 9? What's quote 9? You've mentioned this before, Max. Quote 9. No, quote 9 is still there. Sorry, Max. Why do you dislike this so much? Like, I've never understood it. I know we talked about it a while back. And I know you talked about the negative connotations that some people may still feel to that. But on the same token, it is a bit of a sort of, what's the word? Iconography? You know, it's something you can reference quite easily, isn't it? It doesn't show in... Oh, shit! Your message wasn't posted due to conflicts with the channel's moderation settings. That's because I chose to not have that word. I chose that as one of my key words. So I'm arguing why this offends you, but I've blocked it on my filter thing. Yeah. It's not a problem for you, just a lot of people. I understand that, Max. Sorry, for those of you that don't know and can't see, one of my quotes is, I'm not that much of a Hitler. Come on, Jesus. This was a quote from last year. Like, I'm not that much of a Hitler. I think I was probably cracking the whip on my dupes or something. And Mex took issue with it when it was quoted. But yeah, I think it's because I've maybe got Hitler and Nazi in my profanity filter. I think that's what it might be. Try saying Nazi in chat. See if it blocks it. Got a feeling it might. Excellent work, Abe. Do you want to be a farmer as well? Hmm? Yeah, why not? Fuck! What a jerk. What a jerk. Right, I'm going to put a load of conveyor lines in here. We should have quite a bit of iron now because we did a load of digging before. So let's do something like... Excuse me. We'll come in from here and we'll zigzag around. And we'll do a bit of this. We'll do a bit of that. Do a bit of this. Some of that. And then we'll bridge in and bridge out. So we'll bridge in there because it's going to be the hottest. Excuse me, fucking dying. Bridge in there, bridge out there. Okay. Excellent work, Sanakan. You beat it. You beat it, sir. What series are you talking about? Sorry, I missed what you said. What series are you talking about? Angels and Demons, I remember you saying.